congratulations on the show, and it's been 3,000 episodes, it's amazing.
And you've been on quite a few of those.
A few,
Yes, over the years.
Lovely to be here today.
At the end of that montage, obviously we saw you with the Saturdays, we all know you for, that song at the end, Never See Me Cry, is your latest single.
Yeah, it's my brand new single.
Yeah.
So I've been working on my solo material since me and the girls took our hiatus, which is almost 4 years ago now. And I brought out my...
Don't say split up, we say
no,
just on a break.
Taking a long break. I brought out my debut album last year, but this is my brand new single. It's a little bit more pop, because I'm kind of going down a more... It was a singer-songwriter route, because I write all my own material, and including this
does that mean
song.
if there's a single, there's an album coming?
Oh, definitely, another album. And a tour as well. I'm touring in June, so very intimate venues as well, because I play acoustic guitar and I've got keys and bass, so very stripped back. I'm all over the country in June.
Were you nervous to go off without the girls being in a band for so long?
I'm just so excited to be back out singing, because that's my passion, you know. And I took a little bit of time out to... I did The Voice of Ireland for 2 years. I was writing my songs as well, so you need that sort of luxury of time to get the songs together. But for years before I was ever in the Saturdays, I used to gig literally in pubs and clubs, so grafted for years, and I thought it was never going to happen for me at all. To actually get into the Saturdays was my big break, you know, and I loved every minute of it. But so I used to like literally be in a bar on my own with a guitar and a PA system, just singing to some drunk people sometimes, and coming up shouting in my ear, "Will you sing that song or that song?" So I had all these, like, my set list was composed of all like songs, crowd pleasers, but then I used to throw in a few of my own originals as well. Yeah. And I used to sell a CD with it was an EP of all my original songs, and I used to sell it for $5 at the end of gigs. So in a way, it's kind of like being starting from scratch again, basically, because it's all new music and introducing it again to people. So just hoping people like it, you know.
I think appreciate you more because you started from the bottom and now you're here.
Yeah, well, thank you. Keep working hard. You have to. Just keep
on Instagram, I was going through your Instagram, and you got a lot of backlash recently for putting makeup on your daughter, and I just wondered how you felt about that, because I actually thought it was a little bit unjust. You know, each to their own.
Well, that week, it was back in January, and my little girl actually broke her right arm. She's got like quite a nasty scar, and she still has a screw in place where they're actually operating on it again to take it out next week. She had an accident at home. She had a nightmare, and she like fell on carpet. Whatever way she fell, she broke her arm. It was awful. So we went away that weekend just to try and cheer her up. She couldn't even, you know, use the swimming pool. We couldn't do anything. It was raining outside. We went out for dinner. We came back, and she said, "Mummy, she's always watching me put my makeup on." And like every little girl, she likes to dress up. And she said, "Can you just put a couple of little flicks on, and can you do my makeup for me?" So I did, and I just did some makeup. And I thought she looked really cute, and she was really happy, and it was a special moment. So I put it on. Like we all share our lives on Instagram. It's like I didn't think it was a problem, but the keyboard warriors came out in force, and they were just saying, "Oh, shame on you," and all this sort of stuff. Like, you know.
Was it mostly women, mothers?
Yeah, it was actually. Because I just think you look after your own, and I look after mine. You know, I would never have a go at another woman for. And it's nothing wrong.
But in a way, if you put pictures of your daughter out there, people are going to comment. Don't you have to grow a thick skin?
Yeah,
and
I put pictures.
for that?
I do put pictures of her up all the time, and I never get any negativity like that. It was just this picture in particular was it just seemed to really they latched onto it, saying because I put makeup on her, but it was very, you know, it was quite light makeup, but it was just dressing up. She's got her own little bag of makeup at home that she puts on herself, like, and it's like history repeating itself, really, because when I was young, I used to take my mother's lipsticks and break them and dig my nails into all her eyeshadows.
I think that's the difference,
you know.
We all did that. We were talking about it this morning. I said, I used to love watching my mum put her makeup on. Sometimes she'd let me have a little bit of lipstick, things, but we didn't have pictures to put on social media, so nobody could comment
judge us.
and judge you. You know, we weren't allowed to go out in it, maybe at a party or something. But that is the problem now with social media, isn't it? It's that everybody comments on your life.
So I just disabled the comments because I felt that was, for me, a really special moment that was fun, and she was happy. And for them to, like, cast so much shade on it, I felt it was just
probably wouldn't say it to your face.
No, that's it, you see. That's why I called it the keyboard warriors.
What about...
I was
messaging Molly yesterday, because we obviously know Molly from Strictly. Do you still catch up with the
We do. I only saw her there last week, actually. It was my husband Ben's testimonial, because he's not retiring for rugby, but he's been 10 years at his club, and he's moving on to the next chapter for himself. But he celebrated that, and we had Molly was there and Frankie was there, and it was lovely to catch up, you know.
I've now met you all. You're all lovely. You're really lovely.
So reunion anytime soon, or?
Oh, you know, I don't think the nostalgia will be there at the moment. You know, it's still
too soon.
It's too soon. It's actually only 10 years since we released our first single, so I think maybe in a few years when people are really feeling like going back in time when they come to see our show.
Well, that brings us back to you say first single. Your new single is out now. Never See Me Cry. Album coming later. And Una, as you said, will be touring around the country and Ireland as well. Thanks very much. Una Healy, everybody.
Thank you.